Alright guys, so I've always been a fan of the Therizinosaurus as my go-to boss fighter. It's a really strong herbivore, has access to veggie cakes which carnivores don't have, means they can heal during battle. But I'm afraid there might be a new best herbivore. Just in front of us over here, we can see we have a 145 Deinotherium, and these guys are pretty insane. Not only do they get a pack boost, but they can also buff just your entire army even if you're not using Deinotheriums, bring 4 with you. I think the male gives 15% extra damage to your tames. If you have 3 females, they give you a 35% damage reduction, something crazy like that. It's pretty insane. They're really strong, obviously they have their pack boost, they have pack alpha, and I've been leveling up my skill tree from Lost Colony, and I really wanted to get these direwolves, which I'll show you in a second. Just before the spirit beasts lead the pack, while you're mounted on the alpha of a pack creature, pack's damage and resistance is increased by 25%. Deinotherium have pack alphas, meaning that's just a flat 25% boost to them pretty much, like your entire army of Deinotherium, which is completely insane. These things are probably going to be the meta for boss fighting nowadays, so we're going to tame some up, we're going to try them out. At some point I want to try these against the Titans on Extinction, because I know it's pretty much always just gigas. These things are so strong they might stand a chance against Titans. We won't do that in this episode, but maybe in the next couple episodes we'll maybe look into that, potentially. So yeah, these things are pretty insane. You don't know how to tame them. You need beer in your little off slot thing, your end where you have your meat usually. Well, I have my meat there usually. I don't know if you guys do. Before I show you that, I want to show you my wolves. I almost forgot. So all I do is if I press 4, this little icon, look at that. I can spawn these red spirit direwolves, and they spawn in on attacking target. But I can whistle these just like normal tames. And there's nothing for me to really whistle them on, because wherever I whistle them, they're just going to get aggroed by the Deinotherium, which I don't want just yet. Give my rally points as well. What's that? I was a Pachycephalosaurus there. Let's go test it on this guy. Now, these things aren't very strong at all. But the bonus is, once you die and respawn, you can respawn with these already in your inventory. You don't lose these when you die. They'll always be there. Where are you going? You're going to aggro that Deinotherium, dude. Okay, there it goes. Where is it? Okay, yeah, there you go. There they go. So they're doing a little bit of damage. It's really not very much. It's pretty negligible for any major opponents. But if you just respawned, you're running back to your loot, and something starts attacking you, then they're really useful. Just oh, there's a cat here. Cats. I never see cats. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's not red. I don't know if it was happening. Okay, I think I'm good. But yeah, if you die, you need to get your stuff back. Just popping them down is just something to distract the enemies or whatever. It'd be pretty useful. So they're all right. They're pretty cool more than anything. I just want to try them out. I think they get more powerful as you level up. Let me check. I noticed they're level 96, which is my character level. Wait, it doesn't really specify, but clearly they go off my player level, which is 96 currently. You have to be level 95 to tame Deinotherium, by the way. So let's just get into this. So if we put Via on our 0 slot, now we need to go and approach the Deinotherium and also the Megaraptor. Okay, I got my weapons loaded. Okay, there we go. Cool. So yeah, we need to go up to it. It's all by itself, which is a kind of a prerequisite to the tame. You have to kill all of the remaining members of the pack before it will start speaking to you. This one spawned by itself, so it's fine. Okay, the tame method started. You can see it's kind of sniffing up there. I need to get into a better area, really, though. This area is not perfect. This area is really not perfect. Okay, great. Let me try and get this guy over here. Ideally. Hopefully it doesn't start doing animations while it's over there. That'd be kind of awkward. I'm playing with 3 times taming rates, by the way, so official is 1 times as far as I'm aware. I mean, that would make sense. So I imagine this would be 3 times harder on official, but this should be enough beer to tame this one. We're going to get a breeding pair in this episode, but I have to wait for some more beer to ferment before I tame another one. Where are you going? Okay, this is kind of awkward. Is there a way it could get around down here? Hold on. Oh, okay. Looks like it's doing instead animations. I think I have to wait for it to do 3 in a row. Make sure it's happy. So these are happy animations, so 1 more of these, and I think we're good to do a feed. 1 more. Okay, I don't know if that was a happy or an angry one, but the others were happy, so we're just going to go and try it. Oh, there we go, yeah, it's just drank some beer from us. Perfect. I've always messed that up in the past, but I did some extra research beforehand, and it seems to be working. So how much did that do? 24.7. Okay, so we're looking at maybe 5 beer to tame this, which is less than I thought, to be fair. Although I guess I did read that it takes about 15 to tame one unofficial, so that does add up, yeah. Cool, so we just have to wait for it to do the animations again, so I should probably get closer to it so it stops trying to pathfind towards me, because Sarah's kind of awkward. At least it can't really chase me if it gets angry, though. That's a bonus, for sure. I'm hitting my friend. I have made some grappling hooks, which you can see on my hotbar. Okay, I think this is unhappy. That looked quite unhappy. Oh, that's happy, though. That's happy. That's happy. And he's done 3. So, are you happy with me? Okay, cool, yeah. Okay, this is going pretty smoothly. I thought this would be a lot harder. I thought I'd be dying a lot more. I might not even need these grapple hooks if I keep doing this well enough. I'm going to reload my crossbow, though. I haven't done that yet, just in case. Oh, back up, bro. I don't know if getting too close will make it angry at me, so I don't want to get too close to it. It wants to get close to me by the looks of it, though. This is a really awkward area. I mean, it is really nice that it won't be able to chase me down and kill me, but... I mean, he got my good armor on anyways, but... Okay. That's a happy one. That's a happy one. Do anything else? That's a happy one. So, what we're looking out for is if it has the ears folded back or the trunk kind of curled up to one side, that means it's not very happy with us. But these are all happy ones, because it's just, you know, swaying from side to side, quite, like, big movements as well. So you notice with the trunk, it's really quite going side to side quite a long way. If it was curled up and unhappy shakes, it wouldn't be going quite as far. It wouldn't be quite as enthusiastic to interact with me. To get him through it? No. So you want to keep an eye out for that. But so far we've seen the ears have been out every time. The trunk's not been super curled up or anything, so those are signs that we're all good to go in. You can look up videos online that go more into detail with that. There's plenty of them around. But yeah, I mean, you can kind of gather from what we're doing here. Just if you see the animations that I'm seeing when I go up to them, those are happy ones. Okay. That looks like an unhappy one. So it just did a slight curl to the side. Okay, that's happy. That's unhappy. Okay, that's a happy one, so we're on 1 happy. He just pooped. That's happy, so we're on 2 happy now. So we need 1 more happy, then we can go off and interact with it. Okay, that's a happy one, so we should be good to go up now. And it should just shrink the beer from us. There we go. And 1 more feed should do that. Then we've got to wait to get some more beer, but we don't need to wait too long. We only need a couple more bits of beer to tame a second one. I'll probably tame a few of these guys, but the beer is the big factor. I've been trying to check some supply drops to get some bonus beer, but I've just had to rely on the stuff that I've had brewing overnight. So I can always tame some more tomorrow, get them brewing up today or whatever, because it takes 6 hours, I think, to produce beer. I've got 4 beer barrels at base. So yeah, 4 beer every 6 hours, which isn't too bad. I'm just impatient. Was that 3rd happy or was that part of the same one? I'm gonna go up to... Yeah, that's happy anyways, so... And there we go, we've tamed Deinotherium. And we have a little milestone that's starting to go now as well. Perfect, let's see what stats this thing has. Ooh, nice dossier. I like getting the dossiers after taming sometimes, like the good old days, before they were all on like Explorer notes. I do like Explorer notes too, they're really cool. I just like dossiers in general, but it is cool when you get them after a tame. Yeah, this is cool. What's got me prologue? I don't have that yet, apparently. I guess it's because I haven't... Oh, I do have it, I think. It just looks funny. I thought it was like grayed out.
Are you the one I...
But then these ones are locked. And I can view these. Yeah, whatever. It didn't really matter. What was I doing? Yeah, Deinotherium. It's got 50 weight. That is crazy. Like, do you guys... Okay, mutable health is pretty good, though. I realize I can't hover over it, but it has the gene and mutable health. That's really good. So, do you guys see what I mean? That I get all the right numbers into the wrong stats? Like, it's not too bad to have high weight, because I want to ride around on a Deinotherium, so it's not the worst. I definitely want to tame a few of these guys, because these are going to be, like, the big boss fighters I want to try out this playthrough. So, I've not really used them before. 32 melee, 35 health. I mean, not really that great. It's okay. But if that 50 weight was in health or melee, I'd be very, very happy. But yeah, we're going to tame a bunch of these guys. Maybe not all in this episode, because as I say, I have to wait for beer to brew. I might just make a bunch more kegs as well, so I can tame like 2 every 6 hours. That'd be pretty useful, really. Obviously, I have to try and find them, but on Ragnarok, it's not too bad. I got my fog turned off at the moment, by the way, which is what I can see so far. But yeah, so how much beer do we have left? 3. So we need 2 more beer. I'll probably get more to be safe. So I'm going to head back to base, make some more brewery... What's it called? Beer kegs? Yeah, make some more beer kegs. And then I'll try and search some drops, but if I don't find any in drops before then, I think I see 2 purple drops now. I'm going to go check those out, because I've heard that purple drops are the ones that have beer. I don't know for sure. Others might, so don't quote me on that. But I've heard that purple is reliable, so that's what we're going for. So, oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, we should go. Okay, yeah. So that was 4 beer out of a purple drop. Yeah, with a ring. So purple drops definitely can have beer at the very least. At least the ones with a ring. So we can go tame another Deinotherium. We have to find one first, but other than that, I want to see some really good loot from this drop. Is that, yeah, frog saddle, black armor. I'll take it. Not bad. And obviously the beer. Cool. There's still another drop I want to check though. Okay, so turns out I just had a server crash, and I'm back here taming the Deinotherium, which is a real bummer, because I've already done this. So the server crash taking us back about 20 minutes, which is kind of annoying. I'm very curious as to whether the Deinotherium will come out with the same stats, though. And also whether that drop will still have the beer and the saddle and stuff in them. That stuff was really good. I don't want to just not have that drop now because the server crashed. I don't know what actually happened. The server just went down, and yeah, now it's back up. So that's just a real bummer. Oh well, it's fine. So I just gotta tame this thing again. Ow! And I've messed it up. Great, not only is the server crashed, but now I can't tame Deinotherium because I'm stupid apparently. Okay, there we go. Now, it took a little bit longer than before, so I want to make sure I get to that drop in time. Did it come out of different stats? It did. It's got 52 weight this time. That is different, right? I'm pretty sure I had just 50 last time. So it did change. I also had some of my armor breaks. That's kind of a pain. But that's interesting. So it did slightly benefit us. We got a slightly better weight stat. I think must have had some pretty crazy wild stats and weight then, if its weights come out that crazy both times. That's interesting. But yeah, so we got it tamed up. Again. But with our armor broken this time, because I messed up a second time, which is annoying, but whatevs. And hopefully I get to this drop in time and grab that beer. I'm going to ignore this first drop. I can't remember what was in there, but it wasn't beer, so I'm just going to skip past it and try and rush over to the one that I know is good. Alright, so I'm put my ghillie trousers, because it's pretty warm over here. I got those from my drop. I don't know if I've shown you these. I got them from a drop, yeah. So I wasn't able to get any beer after the server restart. I've been flying around for about 3 hours since... what am I doing? Oh yeah, beer. I've been flying around for about 3 hours since the last clip. It's been really annoying, and I haven't found that many Deinotherium spawn points on Ragnarok. I got no beer from drops. I've really been struggling finding Deinotherium. But we found one. In fact, Nat found it, and he let me know. He sent me a message. Well, no, we were on a Discord call. He didn't send me a message. And he's like, oh, there's a 145 Deinotherium right here. It is here. I don't know where it's gone. It's supposed to have brought down here. So we're going to tame it up. It is a female. Here it is. But that's fine, because I want to tame multiple females. We won't be able to start breeding them straight away. Luckily, I had some beer that had brewed up in the time between the last clips back at base. So I've got enough just to tame the one Deinotherium, but we'll have to wait for more before we can tame a male. Okay, there's one. One happy. That's 2 happy. And was that 3 happy, or was that part of the other one? I'm going to say that was 3 happy. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So, did I show you what level this thing is? It's 145. I don't know if I said that or not. There you go. Which is same as last time, I do believe. And the taming's gone up by the same amount, I'm pretty sure. It's been a little while since then, but I'm pretty sure that's the same. So yeah, we'll get this thing tamed up. Hopefully it's got better stats than the last one. Quick reminder on the stats. The last one had really good weight. Here it is. You see how those are like drops and random base stuff for solar mutation raising up. This can take hours though. Yeah, not great health in melee. Deinotherium, I'm over here. You're going to walk into all the bad stuff. This thing was really low on HP, by the way. I had to use my Snarl to try and heal it up. But the Snarl hitbox and the Deinotherium hitbox is really weird. I couldn't get it to freeze every time. And if it did, it just unfroze. So it was really quite a hassle to get this thing sorted. But yeah, it's alright now. Okay, so this here is a really good example of when not to approach them. So you see it's got its trunk kind of curled around, back around. Even though it's doing the happy emote, it's definitely not happy right now. So if the trunk's curled back like that, don't go up to them at all. This taming method really is insane. Like, this thing is such a cool creature. Like, it's so menacing as well. Happy? You gonna take my beer? There we go. Perfect. One more feed will do it. Okay, there we go. Deinotherium is tamed up. Before we cry up on it, it seems safe right now. Let's just check its stats. Let's have a look. And it's pretty abysmal. 37 melee is an improvement on the last one. I'll hold the other one's stats up just so you guys can see. So 37 melee is an improvement. 33 health is not an improvement. To be honest, even with only 33 points, that's a lot of health, considering it doesn't have any imprint as well. Insane. Yeah. overall, just downgrades. The melee is better, so that's nice. But I want melee in the 40s for our main Deinotherium. So yeah, this one's okay, but probably not going to be used if we can get a male with better melee, hopefully. I'm hoping we can. But for the time being, I need... my top priority now is beer. I am completely 100% out of beer. So either I wait till tomorrow, tame some more, I make a bunch of beer kegs, and tame one in 6 hours, which will be... what time is it now? 4 o'clock. So yeah, we'll be waiting until... yeah, that's going to be a long time. Okay. We'll be waiting until 10 o'clock to tame another one, if we can't find a drop of beer. So we'll rely on the drops, hopefully. But I'm going to get some beer barrels set up anyways, so we can tame more Deinotherium in the coming days. And then whenever it's in the evening, because I don't like recording when it's like 10 o'clock at night. But I can always just do, like with the solar clip, for example, where I just do a little montage. Here you go, I was taming this, here you go, these are the stats. As long as I record it for you guys, I don't have to voice over everything, I'm sure. I can do a voiceover at a later date to show you guys what's happening. So yeah, these two were both female, so we can't start breeding them yet. So yeah, it's kind of a tricky thing for me now. In fact, I'm going to start heading towards the volcano biome, because I'm going to need cementing paste, because I need to make some more beer barrels. Or I just go to Beaver Dams. I'll go to Beaver Dams. Yeah, I'll catch you guys back whenever we are ready for our next Deinotherium. Okay, and I'm back. And it's been most of the day. I got a bunch more beer barrels set up back at base. I've got a bit of beer produced. I should have enough today, and one more, maybe two more Deinotherium, depending on if the ones on my base are ready. And it's been a very, very long time of just looking for Deinotherium. I was considering going to Lost Colony to tame some, because they're everywhere over there, and I wasn't having too much luck over here. But all of my searching and waiting and sticking at it on Ragnarok seems to have paid off, because is it this one? Is this one? Male, 150. That's perfect. We need a male, and 150, we literally cannot get a higher level. So yeah, the only problem is we have to deal with this other Deinotherium right next to it first, and the area doesn't seem particularly safe either. So yeah, we just have to deal with this and see what we can do. We got our weapons, everything, so if we do get attacked while we're out here, it's fine. Grapple hooks to get away from the Deinotherium. Should be able to just scale up these trees, to be honest. So yeah, we should be okay. We'll see how it goes. If not, who cares? We die. We'll get back here on our RGs. We have Shimo and Toxin at base. We'll be okay. So yeah, time to tame this thing up. I'm going to put my gun away. That might be a bit intimidating. Quite amusingly, in an ironic way, after all I was saying about grappling to the trees and everything, I end up grappling to a tree, and the Deinotherium just destroys the tree, and I take a bunch of full damage, which was quite funny. Somehow I didn't actually die to that. Shocking, I know. I guess my arm was just really good, and I didn't die to the Deinotherium. It was very, very close. Yeah, I was up top of my owl, heal myself up. Just. Oh god. Let me on. Oh, that was very close. Yeah, I tried scaling some trees. The Deinotherium broke the trees. I took full damage. That didn't end very well, nearly. That was scary. Oh god, okay. Well, we're alive, so it's fine. Okay, finally, 3 in a row that were definitely positive. Okay, you happy now? There we go. 24%, not bad. So it'll be 5 again, as expected. The tame went mostly well. It was just quite an annoying elephant and didn't want to be fed much. Oh, that feed took ages. This has been like the most unhappy elephant you've ever seen, honestly. It's just been unhappy, just so many times in a row. Okay, that's 3 different ones. Are you gonna let me? Yeah, there we go. Okay. That was a whole hassle. I think I've learned more about the Deinotherium tame from this 150 than I have from like any of the other ones. This one was like really tedious for me, but I feel like I've learned a lot about the taming method. What a nightmare, honestly. What stats did you come out with? Let's have a look. 33 health, great. 37 melee, it's just worse than the others. It's pretty terrible. But it's fine. It's a male, and we can start breeding now. Also, I noticed Deinotherium tame out with 100% taming effectiveness, which most creatures don't. Most creatures are 99.9. I mean, you miss one level, so 150 would come out as 224. Deinotherium came out as 225. Interesting. Doesn't really mean much, you know, but it's something. So I'm going to head back to base. We don't have enough beer to tame another one right now. We will be taming more of them, because I want better stats than that, and that is mandatory. These things are on most maps, so unlike the Aberrant Fasolas, where I might have to wait a little bit before going back to tame more of those, I can tame these elephants whenever. So we will be taming these over and over. So, you know, whenever I've got one gestating, for example, when I've got to wait for it to raise up fully, I might as well go out and try and tame a new one in that time. I know where they spawn now. I'm much better at the taming method. I've got loads of beer brewing up at base. I've probably got enough at base to do another tame by now. So yeah, things are looking pretty good on the Deinotherium front. I want to make a little breeding area in this episode, where I can cram like 50 Fasolas, 50 Deinotherium. It sounds insane, but we're just going to cram them inside of each other and make them breed like crazy, because I want to stack mutations pretty high on these guys. I don't want to have like super OP, so much that it's not a question of we beat the bosses, but I want to have like just some really good ones, basically. So yeah, and some cool killers, of course. So yeah, I'm going to get back to base. All my armor's broken, that needs repairing. I'm still checking these purple drops. I'm pretty sure it is the purple drops that give beer. I've not seen beer in any other colour drops, but the purple have been not consistent, but they are the only ones I've seen beer in, so yeah. I'll catch you guys back in a second. Alright then, so I'm back after a bit of a real-life time skip of, I don't know how long, 4 or 5 days maybe. And in that time, I did a bunch of Taming Deinotherium. I got some decent ones, and I've also been doing a lot of breeding. Now, in one of the coming up videos, because I tamed up some Deinotherium, and I've been recording other videos in the meantime, while doing breeding and taming up more, because it's a process that takes a lot of time, and I need to be doing other things in the middle. So I like to kind of just record footage for other videos. I think that's fairly normal. I understand that might be a bit confusing, but you'll see in one of the upcoming videos when we're doing a taming video on Lost Colony, I do mention that I just tamed some good Deinotherium. Those aren't new Deinotherium, I've got them at this point, it's just the order of the videos is slightly mismatched. Sorry to make it a little confusing, but, you know, it's nothing major. I'll show you what we got, and then I'll show you again in a couple episodes' time, because I forgot that you would have already seen it by then, so yeah. So at the moment, I got a bunch of Deinotherium out breeding. It's taken ages just trying to get the stats onto one baby because I had so many parents. I think. Oh, I was just leveling up a Deinotherium. I forgot. I need to have my terminal back on, and that egg didn't hatch anyways because it was Yeah, I'll explain this in a second. We have plans for the rest of the episode. So I'll show you the good stats we have on the Deinotherium. I think these guys should both have it. Wait, no. Oh no, these are just two that have some of the stats each, and I'm trying to combine them still. So this one had 44 health, so our highest health is 44. Highest weight is 52, and this should have the other stats. Highest stamina is 50, highest melee is 46. So all around, not terrible at all. It could be better, but I'm going to start mutating them anyways, and, you know, because we can always breed the stats in again at a later date, so it's fine. I do have a little breeding setup that I'll show you in a second. But first of all, I'm going to show you my inventory, the masses of Fasolas and Deinotherium. Yeah, the plans for the rest of the episode is we're going to go and do a beta outpost on Lost Colony. And I reckon we can do it. Our Deinotherium are pretty stacked. Even the ones without the good health are around 35k, almost 40k. And then those that do have the good health, let me have a look. These just random Deinotherium I bred up while I was doing everything else, so they don't all have the good stats. Here we go, this one does have the good health and it's up to almost 50k. These things are beasts. Our Fasolas they're at 30k. I think some of them are at 35. Maybe it is just 30k. Yeah, so 30k on the Fasolas. But some of them are 20, 25k instead. But yeah, so we're going to go over to Lost Colony. I have some strategies for the outpost, because something that didn't occur to me last time is I have guns. I can just shoot the generators and the turrets. And with the Deinotherium, we have mate boost. We have, I remember I showed at the beginning of the video. It's been a little while since I recorded that, though. Lead the pack. Resistance increased by 25%. So the Deinotherium should be pretty good at getting into the outposts even without shooting the turrets. But I should be able to get rid of them from afar anyways, at least for the most part, and then make it a lot easier for us. We have a lot more sheer numbers on our side. Deinotherium are, in general, a lot more tanky than the Fasolas. I have saddles on them, so, well, not all of them, but I have 10 saddled Fasolas, 10 saddled Deinotherium, and then a few more sheer numbers. So this is our breeding setup. These are just a couple straggler Deinotheriums, because I started breeding up dinos. This was like much more packed. I cried a lot of them, so because their heads was going through the wall. But yeah, I started breeding them up, and then I realized, wait, I have good stats, like better stats than these ones have. These ones are before I got the good stats. I was like, I'm kind of wasting my time breeding these up for the breeding area, and now I'm breeding up the good stats, and then their babies will go here. But I'll show you with the Fasolas. The strategy is to pop them down as babies in here, and then as they raise up, because when they're babies they have smaller hitboxes, so you can fit them closer together, and then they'll grow up inside of each other, so you can cram more into one area. And then the breeder goes up at the top, the male. I can breed with all the ones below. This one's currently not breeding, because I have a mutation in my inventory raising up currently. So these for solos I'm mutating health in, by the way. We're up to 4 health mutations on those. Nothing too amazing, but, you know, it's not bad. It's a start. And then the solos over here, we're still mutating melee in. So yeah, the dinos I have for the outpost today, they aren't all of the best ones. They're just kind of the stragglers from breeding. Ones I've kept on the side for the purpose of doing outposts. And hopefully they do well. Hopefully we can grind a few outposts. But at some point we'll breed all of the good stats in and we'll have some super OP tames to go actually farm multiple outposts each day. And that could be a fun video, just doing like, 20 outposts in one video. Obviously, with lots of cussing and speeding up and everything to actually fit that into a half-hour video or whatever, 40 minutes. So yeah, we're going to head over to Lost Colony. I don't think there's anything else I need to show you, really. I need some time to let my tames kind of heal up. But yeah, so I'll meet you over at Lost Colony. And we're going to go find a beta outpost. And we are going to do an attack outpost rather than defend. I just feel like maybe, with the strategy I have in mind, maybe the attack might be easier. We'll wait till we have Nat with us before we do a beta defense, I think. Because controlling both sides could be a little awkward, so yeah, we'll wait for Nat for that one. But yeah, we're going to be doing an attack outpost by ourselves. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. The base is a mess, by the way. Alright then, so we have all of our Deinotherium out, there's a couple back there, all our solos, there's a few more back there as well. And we've got a beta Marksman hold outpost just ahead of us. Now, one next to us here is the male. He's on ignore group whistles at the moment. We're not going to whistle everyone in at the same time. I'm going to kind of scout out slightly first. Not really scout out. But I'm on the one that has the good health stats, so we got 50k HP on this one. Not the male, because I really don't want the male to die. That would be very, very bad. So yeah, I'm basically just going to head in and try and shoot out some of these generators, turrets, and whatnot. So I don't know how close we can get. Okay, that close. And all the generators light up when we get within that range as well. So we've already been able to spot 2, so that's really, really good. This ferry might be a problem. So I just want to deal with this thing first. Just so this thing doesn't start annoying us, getting in our way. If I can get eyes on it. There we go, cool. So yeah, we're going to use our long neck, which should hit for over 1,000 damage, and hopefully we can get these turrets taken out fairly quickly, and we have all the spotlights on us. I want to take out this ballista, that looks like it could hit pretty hard. Does it not start the outpost us shooting it from afar? That's interesting. Didn't do much damage to that with our long neck. Would the pistol be better? I would say yeah, but with the Deinotherium swaying, it's kind of inconsistent as to actually being able to hit it. So yeah, let's take out this ballista, then we'll try and take out these 2 generators ahead of us. And then we'll send in the tames. Yeah, as long as we can get some of the turrets down, that should be really huge for us. Got one of the thralls there, just dismounting his ballista for some reason while he's being shot. Not alerting everyone else. Like, they don't care that they're being shot at with a long neck. So that's alright. Can't complain, I guess. I don't know how much health that thing has. I mean, it's not even manned at the moment, so we could just rush it after we take out the generators and just prioritize those. Yeah, you know what? Let's just prioritize the generators. We have limited ammo, so it's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, we destroyed the generator. I wasn't sure it was taking damage, because I shot it quite a bit, and it wasn't going down. But yeah, we definitely can damage them before we even technically start the mission. Okay, let's back off a little bit, huh? Yeah. So there's another generator just through there, which we do have eyes on. And I'm just using the pistol, because, I don't know, maybe it does more DPS than the long neck? It's kind of hard to say. I was just annoyed at the reload animation of the long neck. Leaves alone, flies. Poor dudes. In fact, I think I see another generator just in there as well. So we might be able to take out 3 generators before we even go in. So this will make this outpost a lot easier than when we tried doing it before and just got melted. This is probably the intentional strategy for these, is like actually scouting them out and taking stuff out beforehand, which we won't take out everything beforehand, because I can't be able to go all the way around to the other side. You know, just taking out 3 generators will be huge for us, so we shouldn't need to go all the way to the other side. We actually have a thrall walking up to us right now, but because we're out of range, I don't think he can do anything. Okay, this guy can do something to us. Nice headshot damage there. So yeah, these generators seem to take half damage from guns, because normally we deal about 1,000 damage. Obviously the save has a 3 times headshot multiplier, which already did so much to that thing. But we're only doing about 500 of the generators. So yeah, just a couple more shots and hopefully it'll be out. Oh, okay, yeah, I think it died. I don't see the generator anymore, so it must have gone down. Awesome. Watch the generators all just respawn as soon as we get in there. Oh, okay, looks like that generator's gone down now. Perfect. So we got rid of 3 generators already. I don't know how many generators this outpost will have. It's a beta rather than a gamma. But that should be a decent amount of them, I would think. So Yeah, I guess we'll just whistle everyone and tell them to get in there. I want to get close to these guys at the back so they actually can hear us. We'll hop on the male, because the male we need to stay alive. Because if you didn't know with Deinotherium, you can only have one male. Why are these guys... Okay, they are mate boosted. I'm just not in range of those ones over there, I guess. Am I stuck on this ledge? Great, okay. 2 seconds. So, everyone can go on... that one's aggressive, I think. Perfect. And just get in there, please. Okay, I see another generator over there. Looks like we're not worrying about turrets at the moment. You guys can break these, by the way. I don't think they aggro onto any of the natural structures. Whoa, we're doing so much damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, very laggy at the moment as well, now that we actually started it. Okay, sweet. Well, hopefully it gets a bit less laggy. Wow, it's really, really lagging. Okay. I think it's clearing out a little bit. We do have a lot of creatures here, to be honest. A lot of damage numbers and stuff, so it's fine. I'm not that surprised. And yeah, we're not really being turreted, so that's very good. We have an Ostodon coming in, but it shouldn't be an issue. And, oh, yeah, Deinotherium collect berries. That is a big issue. We can turn that off. Like, we can just disable their collection. I hope our unridden Deinotherium aren't going to be affected by that too badly. Yeah, let's just get rid of all these turrets. Which... Oh! Oh, what's happened? How have they dismounted me? Have they, like, chain bowled my Deinotherium? I have no idea. Okay, well, I guess we have to wait for a bit before we can remount our den. Oh, goodness. What's going on? Right, okay. That was a bit scary. Okay, anyways. We got some of our Tames backing us up anyways now. That was a bit concerning. Oh, yeah, it's totally a chain bowler. Okay. I shoot the thrall directly off of that? No, I can't. Great, okay. Well, as soon as I can ride this thing, we're gonna have to get straight on that chain bowler, I think. Luckily, they're only bowling the Deinotherium and not me, so I can still react and everything. Let me kill it. Let me kill it. It's flying. It's cheating. Okay, there we go. Cool. We're already doing a really good job at this, so I have high hopes. Okay, everyone come over to the middle, please. I need to get rid of this, and I need to disable collecting berries. This is a bit of an oversight from me. Disable resource harvesting. There we go, we should be good now. Okay, cool. So, they're going to deal with all the thralls for us, so we should be fine to... Hello, Ostodon. We should be fine to go around and just polish up these remaining structures. What's going on? Oh, they're having some trouble. Guys, aggressive. 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 They're not even attacking. Are they still on ignore group whistles? Oh yeah, I can do my roar. I don't think I've done that. I think the other Deinotherium are doing it, but... Great. Well, I don't know why that one is ignoring, but it's fine. We have plenty of our Tames, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue, to be honest. I do wish they would listen, though. Oh, they're listening now. That's alright, then. Cool. This is going really smoothly. I feel like taking out those generators really helped. Also, having the Deinotherium, they're just a lot better than... Well, they're not, like, a lot better than the Fasolas. I feel like we prepared a lot better. The Fasolas have better health. We have better numbers. I might have more saddled than before. I can't really remember. But yeah, the last time we did a beta outpost, we got demolished by the turrets, and we kind of dealt with the turrets a little bit more this time, and it's not been so bad. So we're about to get on to fighting the boss. I don't know what the boss will be. I think this is the first time I've done a beta outpost. I think me and Nat might have done a beta defense, although we might have failed it, actually. So I don't know. Cool. So once these enemies go down, we'll be moving on to the boss wave, which hopefully won't be too bad. I wouldn't mind taming some filers, because creatures that have bleed are really good against the bosses, especially, like, there's this one boss which is just a giant Desmodus. Why can't you guys hit that thing? Come back this way, then. I don't know why they're having such troubles with that thing. Just hit it. You guys are unaggressive, no? Okay, they're hitting it now. That's good. Cool. And then a couple more over here. Alright, come back to the middle, everybody. Where's the vault? Okay, I see the vault over there, so we'll just whistle them towards that. Ideal. Yeah, hopefully we get the boss Ostodon, because when I fought the boss Ostodon, I think that was on a Gamma one. This was back before the cluster, but like, oh, crap. No, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. I just had to, like, dismount my Deinotherium because I knew it wouldn't turn around in time. I really hate that about these outposts. That is a really, really bad feature, especially if you're on a really slow creature. Follow me, dude. I don't want the boss to come in while I'm dismounted. Okay, cool. Also, I don't know if we're actually the alpha of this pack. We should definitely be the highest level. I could have sworn Deinotherium had pack alphas. And, like, I can do the raw. I don't think it makes me an alpha. So yeah, I don't think we get that. I could be wrong, but... yeah. Anyways. The boss is coming in now. Full Marksman. Okay, it's the sniper, the same guy we fought last time, then. Okay, interesting. Come on to the middle. Okay. Where is he coming from? Kind of weird we got the same boss again. It's kind of a shame. I was hoping we get like a big creature to fight, but no, we just got the Marksman. I don't even know where he is. He's probably gonna be a lot stronger though, so it's okay. If he even shows up, I think he might be AFK right now because I'm not seeing him. Oh, that's him up there. I just saw his little beam. Oh, he's right here. Okay, great. I'm not quick enough yet again. This guy's so annoying. He just walks backwards and there's nothing I can do about it. Can you guys, like, get this guy, please? I'm going to have to put him on aggressive. I wanted them on neutral, but it's going to have to be aggressive, I think. I just can't hit him. He just runs backwards. It's okay. I mean, I have an enormous army, so he shouldn't be an issue at all, really. Yeah, get him for solos. Look, he's just quicker than the ball, and then just bear traps them as well. Great, okay. I mean, I know I could use my guns, but if I dismount, I feel like he'll probably be able to shoot me, and that's probably what he will do as well anyways, so... I can give it a try, though. I don't want him to die, like, outside of the boundaries of the mission area. Go over there. Oh, I see him. Okay, we only do 300 damage with our guns, so it's not really a good strategy using the rifle. Yeah, we can kind of ambush him here, I think. Nope, he's teleported. Great. No, come over here, to the middle. See, this is like... I hate this. He can teleport outside of the boundary, so we can't chase him that way, and he'll just keep walking backwards. So there's no way for us to actually get over to him to do damage. So look, I bet as I go over this way, it's going to start saying, oh yeah, mission boundary exceeded. Yeah, there you go. Like, what am I meant to do about that? You know? Okay, he's over here now. Okay, we're getting a bit of damage in here. Oh, come on. Come off it. Surely not. How am I meant to get up there? Okay, gunshots it is. Take headshot damage? He does take headshot damage. Okay. We can do this then for a little bit. Interesting, my tames aren't actually doing damage to him. Why are they not hitting him? Like, they're clearly attacking him, they're just not doing any damage. Okay. I'm gonna try grappling up there and taking control of one of those Deinotherium, see if he'll take any damage when I'm actually there. I don't know why he's not receiving any damage. Oh, I'm out of bounds. Oh, great. No, let me back, please. Okay. So, yeah, what are we meant to do about that, then? Hold on. This doesn't seem very fair. He can sit up there, be immune to any damage. Okay, he's down here again now. I feel like this is the benefit of having a bleed creature like a Filer, is you only need to hit them once and they'll start taking some damage over time. Yeah, look, I can't hit him. My Tames can't hit him. I can't hit him. So what am I actually meant to do? I've actually completely lost him. He's just disappeared now. Like, his minions are still spawning, but I've not seen him for, like, a couple minutes. Oh, like, a minute. Oh, there's some heavy damage over here. He's back now. Great. He just disappears every now and then. That's wonderful. Okay, I want to try and just fight him with my guns. So maybe that's how we're, like, intended to do this. I don't really know. I feel like we don't have a choice. Okay, where's he now? I'm going to leave my guys on passive, and hopefully that will do it. If they're on passive, hopefully he just aggroes onto them, and then I can get in with the stomps. Yeah, do that. Get some damage in. Oh, of course. Of course he does that. Why wouldn't he? Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this in 1 minute. I guess this is just the strategy we have to use on this guy, but it's so silly. Like, what a joke. Like, I wouldn't mind if we got more time. Or if they made it more clear that you just can't use your creatures against this guy. Like, look at this. He runs for the hills and then just throws down a bear trap. It's like, great. And if I get off, I'm just going to get swarmed by thralls, so I can't chase him down on foot. Okay, I'm just going to whistle my guys onto aggressive, because otherwise they're just going to get killed. There's no way we're beating this guy at this point, so... It's just such a shame. Like, we demolished the outpost, but the boss is just so annoying. I much prefer the creature fights. Like, this guy is tedious. He's definitely my least favourite boss so far, and we've had him, like, for all of the outposts we've done. You know what, I'm going on foot. Where's he gone now? Okay, well the time's up anyways. Yeah, that really sucks. That really sucks. Okay. Well... Okay. Right. 10 out of 10. I love the Outpost wildcard. Best feature ever added. They're a really cool concept, but that is just silly. I feel like I kind of understand more of a strategy to it now, but the fact that you can't use your creatures against the boss, they don't make that very clear, because you need creatures to clear the outpost, and then having these creatures was just a detriment in the boss fight, because they just force them to keep teleporting, and then if I whistle them passive, they just get killed by all the rules. I felt a bit kind of trapped for options there. Ugh, whatevs. We'll try another one. We'll do one more. Alright, so I'm back a little bit later, and I found this beta breeding pits. Now, I think this is mainly just going to give us kibble and stuff, which, you know, isn't great. We're not going to get cursed armor and stuff, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I just want to get one of these done, and then I can start farming these off camera, and I'll just send you guys... I'll trim it down and show you any important footage of good stuff we get from the outposts. So for now, we'll do this breeding pits, and if we do get some good kibble and stuff, that will always help out with taming. Like, for example, with the... I don't think I can say that, because it happened in a future episode for you guys. See, I need to be careful with this. I can accidentally spoil something that's going to happen in a future episode. Okay, let's try and take out these turrets, which I completely missed there. We might be able to get a little bit closer. So, annoyingly, we don't really have generators on show, unless I can kind of hit that one from here, which I might be able to, actually. That'd be pretty good. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. We failed that. You know what? It's fine. We'll manage. Get the army heading in. Let's just put them onto aggressive for the time being. So we are going to have to deal with all these turrets, which we didn't have to do last time. This particular outpost is a lot harder to actually get the turrets with as well, just because the generators aren't on show like the last one was. Leave me alone, man off. I need to get my army. I think we can just break through the walls, and there's a generator right here we can get to, so... Let's go in this way. Cool. So we'll just send them straight into the middle. We'll get that generator there. Is there only 2 generators? That's actually pretty good. This outpost might be a little bit easier then in that case. Awesome. Well, in that case, we can just get rid of this, and then... Yeah, we're not being shot anymore. I think that was all for the turrets. So these breeding pits seem to be the easier of the beta outposts, at least out of the ones we tried so far. I've got what the other one was called. It was, I don't know, something to do with weapons. Okay. It's very overwhelming, all these creatures. I think we'll try getting our army good enough to be able to do it with a few less creatures. We might, in one of the next episodes, we might go looking for some better Deinotherium saddles. Of course, we'll have all the stats spread onto a good Deinotherium and everything. We'll have a nice little Deinotherium army, which we can hopefully do without the Fasolas. Although the Fasolas might be good against the bosses. Speaking of bosses, I think this outpost will have a different boss to the other one. Because I thought it was just random what boss you get before. But I think I've worked out that each outpost has a different boss, considering we, Marksman's Hold, that's the one we did, and we got the Marksman, the boss, 2 times. So I feel like it makes sense, you know. It feels kind of obvious there. I could be wrong, but I feel like it makes sense, let's be real. Okay, last item. It's Destroyer, and then we'll have the boss coming in, which might be the Ocidon for this one, I think. Okay, the boss is approaching, and yes, the Lost Desmodus. Cool. I want to try and whistle these guys if possible. Come here. Cool. Okay, well, we actually have a decent army size this time, and it's an enemy that flies above us. So again, I kind of wish I had a filer just for the bleed. But this one should be a bit more feasible than the Marksman one. Cool, you guys get that. There, please. Oh, the Desmodus is over there. Cool. So it should come down every now and then. Yeah, there it goes. I was going to get off and shoot it, but if it's coming down, then we might as well go for it. Okay, it's going back down. Let's go for it then. Where is everyone? Come on, guys. You guys come in? Cool. Oh, they can grab me. Okay, I didn't know that. That's not good. Am I actually doing damage to this thing? I'm gonna die of full damage. Well, I'm not, because I have 510 health, so it's impossible if you die 4 damage, but I'm pretty much there. Oh goodness, that's not good at all. Okay. No, stop breeding! Now is not the time to be breeding, guys. Okay, can I make a parachute? Probably not, right? Okay, we might just have to stay away a little bit then. No, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, please. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone, please leave me alone. Oh, I'm so getting grabbed, I'm so getting grabbed. No, please. Please, leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do here. Get a bit of damage in. Not that we're going to be able to defeat this thing, but... What choice do I have? I just die. Okay. Damn, these outposts are brutal. You kind of forced to use a Gloon or a Filer or just something to deal the damage in time. Oh. Okay, I mean, I've just got back to the mission and it's still going. Only for 1 minute 20 seconds, but... That's good to know. You can die and it's not necessarily the end of the mission. Okay. Yeah, that does kind of suck. I'm going to have to tame Filers. I might just do that in between episodes and meet you guys back for a future episode with Filers. Because I want to do this outpost really badly, but I feel like... I mean, I have okay weapons. My weapons aren't the worst, so... They're not, like, perfect, but... I don't think they're bad enough that they're, like, throwing the entire battle. Leave me alone, please. Please don't grab me. Because, like, you know, we have enough creatures that the actual outpost itself is easy work for us. Like, we're melting these beta outposts. It's just as soon as the boss comes, there's nothing we can do. They all need something special that we aren't ready for. Put those guys are fighting the Carno, then. Yeah, it's a real shame, though. Because, you know, I really do want to get sunk into these outposts, but the bosses are just a bit tricky at the moment. I want to tame Gloons soon. Me and Nat were going to do that together, just tame some Gloons. So, yeah, we might have to just get a move on that at some point. We're kind of busy, so we might just tame them individually to each other. Our schedules are kind of awkward at the moment. He's also become nocturnal. he's managed to, like, his sleep schedule is really weird at the moment, so it's kind of tricky. But yeah, we might have to tame Gloons in a coming episode, because I feel like those would help out a lot as well. Yeah, it's no biggie. I would have liked to have passed these breeding bits, but on the bright side, our creatures aren't the issue at this point. Kind of. I mean, having better creatures would help, but not because they aren't strong enough, it's just we need the creatures that have different utility cases. Like, our raw damage is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. We have good health dinos that hit really hard, and now I'm stuck inside of such dinos. I mean, they're not dinos, but that's getting a bit technical now. So yeah, it's kind of a shame, but I'm really happy about Deinotherium. They really have done an amazing job. You know, these outposts are like nothing to us now. Whereas I feel like we were struggling a lot with the Fasolas. Even that one we just did, where we didn't get to take out the turrets beforehand, we pretty much just melted through it. So overall, I'm very happy. This episode itself has been a raging success. I'm happy about Deinotherium. They're great. They're amazing. It's just, we're still struggling with the outposts, which is fine. There's, you know, nothing wrong with struggling. But I know what we need to fix it. It's Filers, and Gloons would be very useful too. Because Filers have bleed, so we can attack the boss when it's in the air. And for the Marksman, he'll keep taking damage when I'm not hitting him directly. And the Gloon just does insane damage, and it automatically attacks off my shoulder and locks onto the enemies. So flying enemies, or enemies slightly out of my reach, it would do really well as well. I need to Cryotoxin and use my Snow Arm. So yeah, that's going to be my game plan for the next couple outposts we do. I do have a couple big goals coming up with the outpost. I'm going to say big goals. Oh, my Snow Arm's on my hotbar. Yeah, just a couple videos in mind with the outposts, so we're going to have to prepare for those. We'll get that done at some point. I have a couple videos cooking up at the moment. I think I'm sitting on a couple ideas. Well, I say ideas, I'm halfway through a couple episodes is what I mean there. So yeah, stay tuned for those. In a couple episodes time, we'll be back at the outposts. Give them another go. Thank you very much for watching, stopping by. I appreciate you guys for checking out the content. I hope you're enjoying it thoroughly. And I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe. Goodbye.